Hi, I am Vipul Mittal, and in this session, I will discuss management imposed scope limitation. So you are the auditor, and you are auditing the financial statements, but you are not able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence because of management imposed scope limitation. You do not have enough evidences. You do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence because of management. What you should do? Should you express a qualified opinion or disclaim an opinion on the financial statements or withdraw from the engagement? What you should be doing? So you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence because of management imposed scope limitation. For example, management does not allow you to observe physical inventory count, which is a very important audit procedure. And the evidence that you get is very important. But management does not allow you to observe physical inventory counting. Management prevents you from observing that. Because of this, you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence. This is management imposed scope limitation. Okay. I give you another example. You need confirmation from debtors. You need confirmation from the customers of ABC company. So you are auditor of ABC company and you want to take confirmation from the customers of ABC company. Account receivables. But how much is due? You want to check that. You want to take a confirmation from the customer. But management does not allow you to get that confirmation. Because of this, you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence. Why you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence? Because of management imposed scope limitation. You want to take confirmation from the investors. You want to take confirmation from those who have loaned you funds. But management does not allow you to get that confirmation. Management imposed scope limitation. Because of this, you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence. You want certain documents from management. Management does not give you. You want accesses to certain facilities. Management does not allow you. Management imposed scope limitation. Because of this, you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence. So what you should do? So you are unable to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence due to management imposed scope limitation. And because you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence, you ask management to remove the limitation. This is what you're going to do. Now, if management removes the limitation, fine, good. But if management does not remove the limitation, then you perform alternative procedures and also inform board of directors, that is those charged with governance, inform them of the situation. So if management removes the limitation, it is good. It is okay. But another possibility is that management does not remove the limitation. If management does not remove the limitation, you perform more procedures, you perform alternative procedures so that you get sufficient appropriate audit evidence. if those procedures are possible, and also inform those charged with governance. You inform board of directors, audit committee that, okay, this is the situation. I do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence because of management imposed scope limitation. Management does not allow me access to this facility. Management does not allow me to make inquiries to these employees. Management prevents me from observing the counting of inventory. Management does not allow me to take confirmation from debtors. Inform board of directors of this situation. All right. You perform alternative procedures if possible, and if you are able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence, it's okay. But what if you're not able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence or not able to perform alternative procedures? So what you should do in such a case that you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence by performing alternative procedures or are not able to perform alternative procedures because those procedures are not possible, what you should do, you have to analyze what is the effect of this. What is the effect of this? That you do not have sufficient appropriate audit evidence. It is very much possible that some of the misstatements in financial statements remain undetected. You're not able to get evidences regarding those, that whether certain things are correct or not. So there is a possibility of material misstatement. So you analyze that what is the possible effect of undetected material misstatement. So what is the possible effect on financial statements of the undetected misstatements? So there can be three possible effects. It is possible effect is not material, or it is material but not pervasive, or it is material and pervasive. What you do? If the possible effect of undetected misstatement is not material, then it's okay. But if it is material but not pervasive, qualify the opinion. If it is material and pervasive, then either disclaim an opinion or withdraw. So if it is not material, it is okay because the possible effects of undetected misstatement is not material. So it's okay. No impact on opinion as such. But if the possible effect is material but not pervasive, then you qualify your opinion. If it is material and pervasive, then you disclaim an opinion or withdraw from the engagement. You prefer to withdraw. But if withdrawal from the engagement is not possible, sometimes withdrawal is not possible. If withdrawal is not possible or not practical, then you express a disclaimer of opinion. You disclaim your opinion. So you prefer to withdraw from the engagement if the possible effects of undetected misstatement could be material and pervasive, withdraw. But if withdrawal is not practical, maybe because audit is substantially complete. You have nearly completed the audit and it is not practical to withdraw. Does not make much of a sense because you have nearly completed the audit. Or withdrawal is not possible. Why? Why withdrawal is not possible? Because terms of agreement, you have an agreement with management, you have a contract with management, and terms of that contract does not allow you to withdraw, prohibits you from withdrawing. You cannot withdraw because of the terms of agreement. So withdrawal is not possible. Or withdrawal is not possible because of laws and regulations. Under the law, you are required to complete the audit. You cannot withdraw. So you decide to disclaim your opinion. So if you are not able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence due to management imposed scope limitation, then you have to consider whether you have sufficient appropriate audit evidence. So if you are not able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence due to management imposed scope limitation, then you have to analyze all the facts and circumstances and accordingly express a qualified opinion or disclaim your opinion or withdraw from the engagement. All right, students, I hope this was helpful. We'll connect again. Take care.